Brenda and
Vivian,
and we are going to be making meatloaf today.
Yeah.
Vivian has been asking all week for meatloaf, and
we're finally gonna make it today.
what you got, Vivian? What are you gonna do?
We got spatula, mustard, breadcrumbs, some spray, and seasoning, ketchup, eggs. Cause you have to have milk and
Parmesan cheese.
Parmesan cheese.
That's your secret ingredient, isn't it?
Yeah.
And what do you have in this bowl?
Meat.
What kind of meat? Do you know?
Meatloaf meat.
Meatloaf meat. It's ground beef. Is what's in here. We have 2 pounds of ground beef in here. Is
Yeah.
what we have. Okay, so what do we do first? First, though, while we're mixing the other stuff, should we do that first?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do that. So do you want to do that? Should I move stuff a little bit closer to you so it's easier? Okay.
Now
Pour that all on there.
pour all the milk on.
Yep. So we have, how many do we think we got? Like 2 cups of breadcrumbs, I want to say, in there.
Yeah.
And then probably, what is that? 1.5 cups of milk or a cup of milk? I don't know. Something like that.
Cup of milk.
Cup of milk. Okay, so we'll let that soak.
I think I'm going to add my seasoning.
You want to put your seasoning in? Okay, so what do we have in here for seasoning?
Okay, so we have
So what's all in there for seasoning?
salt, pepper, I don't know what that stuff is.
Garlic.
Garlic.
Garlic powder.
Yeah, garlic powder. And paprika.
So there's about a teaspoon of salt, a teaspoon of pepper,
Yes.
a teaspoon and a half of garlic, because we like garlic in our house, and then about a half a teaspoon of paprika.
Yeah.
Vivian put the paprika. Okay, there you go. So dump that in there.
Okay, I'm gonna dump.
You're gonna dump that in there. Okay.
There.
There we go. Okay, so this one is ketchup, and we probably got about 2 tablespoons of ketchup
Yeah,
and
we got,
about 1 tablespoon of mustard.
Yeah.
Yeah, say. Yep. When you make meatloaf, it does not have to be exact. I don't think it does because
it doesn't have to be perfect. Just add the amount you want. It doesn't have to be perfect.
right, and that's how you know if you like it or not, right? Depending on what you add, right? Okay.
I'm gonna grab my spatula. It's not actually a spatula. It's just something that you pour some stuff into a pan.
That is a spatula.
Okay.
Okay.
So add this in there if you want to, or you can just add it in the meat. you
Right.
have.
And if you don't like mustard because it has that vinegar kick to it a little bit,
Yeah.
then you don't have to add the mustard.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be perfect. Gonna stir it around. Mix. Gonna have super kick.
A super kick. Yeah, the mustard
Oh,
I think
it's
is good.
turning orange.
Yeah, look at that.
So pretty.
So then when you mix with paint, if you mix red and yellow together, what color do you get?
Orange.
So you get the same thing when you do with mustard and ketchup. Wow.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, so then you're gonna dump that in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
Looking so good.
So good. So good. We crack eggs in a bowl in
Yeah.
case we get shells, right?
Yeah.
So what do we got 2 eggs
Yes.
because they're little eggs, and these are our eggs, Everett's eggs, right? Yeah, because Everett has chickens, and so then those are our eggs, or Everett's eggs. Yep, so then
It's both of ours.
yeah, and you help pick them too, right?
Okay, there's one.
There's one, so we'll just put this one in here.
You want a big crack so then you can put your big thumbs, or you can just do a little crack for your
Yeah,
little
there you go.
thumbs.
It goes in here. Okay,
I want it to.
Yeah.
Mm.
wow. Okay, breadcrumbs, that's what's next.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Okay.
Who's into the bigger bowl?
Always in the big bowl.
Yep, always into the bigger bowl. Your
Right.
secret ingredient, did you use that yet?
No.
Okay. So decided she wanted to try Parmesan cheese on it. So So how are you gonna do that? Are you gonna shake it in, or what are you gonna do?
Shake.
Just shake it in. So how much are you gonna put in there, do you think?
This much.
That much? Oh, that looks like a good amount, right?
There.
I think so. Now is the fun part, right?
Squishing it out.
Squishy squish. Okay, get your hands in there and start squishing.
Ooh, feels so weird.
And we made sure that we washed our hands before we did this, right?
Yes.
Yes, you always wash your hands when you're cooking.
Feel the mustard.
Do you feel the mustard?
Yeah. It's gonna be so good when we eat it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm literally touching it.
Yeah.
Ooh, squishy.
Does it feel like slime?
It's cold.
Is it cold? So
Yeah.
make sure you get way into the bottom. And what does the egg do? Do you know what the egg does?
The egg does kind of like a little flavor
Yeah, it has flavor.
and a little bit of sugary taste.
You think so?
Yeah.
Well, I don't think the egg gives it a sugary taste. The egg is what holds it together. An egg is a binder, and so then that like holds all the meat together then.
You can see black inside. Like when you're in a cave, you don't really see anything when you're deep in it.
Mm-hmm.
Just think there's monsters inside because you hear a monster sound.
Right.
There's
It is.
monsters.
But is there a monster in a cave?
I think there is.
Is there?
Like maybe a ghost.
You think so?
Muscles. I'm touching the bottom.
Are you?
Guys, if you want to make meatloaf so bad, just ask your parents if you can make meatloaf.
Yeah.
And then if they say yes, you can. But if they say no, you can't.
So now you gotta spray the pans, otherwise the meatloaf will stick in the pan, and then that will be a bad situation.
Yeah.
Right.
A disaster.
Spray the pans. Gotta move it really quick when you spray it. Shake it down a little bit. Okay, so I'm not sure. Oh, okay. So I don't know if this will all fit in one pan or not. Vivian. Okay.
I can't spray.
Okay, so I'll hold the bowl,
Yeah.
then you dump it in there.
I can make my hands straight.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that'll just fit in one. There we go. Okay, so now you do what...
Guys, you have to get the corners to get a rectangle.
We're gonna put it in the oven at, do you know what temp? Do you remember what temperature?
No.
350 for about an hour, give or take, but we're gonna check on it at about 40 minutes. We're gonna check on it. Pop it in the oven, Viv.
Pop it in the oven!
Woo! Okay, so we're gonna make her glaze. Okay, so what are you gonna put in your glaze? What do y'all got here?
I got some meatloaf sauce and some ketchup, some of this.
What is this?
Brown sugar.
Brown sugar. Okay.
Brown sugar
Brown
and
sugar.
a whisk and a big bowl.
Okay, so what are you gonna start with? Let me shake. It's empty. So it's gonna use sweet and sour.
The and sour is all done.
Okay.
Now ketchup it is. There.
How much brown sugar do you think you're gonna put in there? Oh, 3. That was a big one. Oh, 4. Okay.
Yes.
Stop, Nate.
You picked that up right away, didn't you?
Yeah? It was right in my eye.
It.
Okay, so now you're gonna whisk that all together.
Mix, 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 mix.
Taste it. Put your finger in there and taste it. See what it tastes like. So what do you taste?
You taste the ketchup, brown sugar, and this much of the sweet and sour.
Oh. Okay. Oh, just a little bit more. A lot more.
There.
Okay. Okay. See, this is what you do, is that you taste it and then you see what you want to add, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay. We'll put this on the top of the meatloaf.
Yeah,
and when
don't forget the sides.
Right, and so like when it's like 10 minutes left, we'll put this on top and then we'll bake it for like,
Yeah, and put it in the oven again.
Yep.
So this can really smooth on there more.
Yep, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, so.
Ask your parents to do the oven.
Yep, you need help with the oven, that's right.
Yes.
Safety first.
Yes, safety first. A little more sweet and sour. You can never have too much sweet and sour in your world.
Took it out of the oven. We're gonna put the glaze on for about 5-10 minutes. Bring some of that out, get it all out. Okay.
Get all of that out.
Smear that around, and Everett has patiently been waiting for Meatloaf. He's like starving.
I am. I've been waiting for like an hour. And you're like, he's not done yet. He's not done yet.
Everett keeps asking, when is this gonna be done? I'm so hungry. Okay, so put that bowl, or put the spoon back in there, and let's get it in the oven. And so then we can feed Everett. Let it sit for like 10 minutes.
What?
No, you're supposed to let it sit for 10 minutes, but apparently we're not gonna wait to let it sit for 10 minutes, so we're gonna eat. Okay, Meatloaf.
It's serving.
Oh, this looks good, Vivian.
Oh, yeah.
You did good.
I did?
Mm-hmm. I think you did. Oh, look at that, Vivian.
Oh, and this,
Look at how delicious that looks.
Inside, it
Oh.
looks so good.
Oh, that looks so good. So we're gonna have supper and we're gonna be happy eating, and we're all going to eat because they're like ravenous, and so I'm gonna feed them. So that's what's gonna happen here. Okay, bye.
Bye, everybody.
Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Subscribe under our channel.
What are we supposed to tell them? Make sure you hit the like button.
Make sure you hit the like button. Like button.
Oh, there you go, Everett. Is this making you happy?